There was once a young woman who lived in a village where every home had a single lamp. Each lamp was the heart of its household, illuminating the path home and keeping the darkness at bay. But unlike most, her lamp was dim, barely casting any light at all. No matter how much oil she poured, no matter how carefully she tended to it, the flame would flicker and fade. One night, frustrated and lost, she set out to find the reason. She travelled to the edge of the village, where an old sage lived, his lamp shining brighter than any she'd ever seen. She asked, "Why does my lamp burn so weakly, even though I tend to it each day?" The sage looked at her kindly and asked, "Tell me, what fills your mind as you care for your lamp?" She hesitated. "I worry that it won't last through the night, that it's not bright enough, that it's always on the verge of going out. I feel afraid." The sage nodded. "Your flame is not weak because you lack oil or care. It's weak because it's fed by fear. Fear is a heavy fuel. It clouds the light." "Then what am I supposed to do?" she asked, desperation in her voice. The sage held up his own lamp steady and clear. "To make your flame bright, you must replace fear with purpose. Ask yourself, why do you need the light? What does it mean to you?" She thought for a long time. Then she replied, "I want my light to guide me, to help others find their way when they're lost in the dark. I want it to be steady, like yours." The sage smiled. "Then focus on that purpose, not the fear of losing it." With those words, she returned home, reflecting on her purpose. Each night, as she poured oil into her lamp, she thought not of her worries, but of her intentions, to shine brightly, to guide herself and others. And slowly, her flame grew stronger, steadier, until her lamp lit the path for others, a beacon against the darkness. Sometimes, it's not the resources we lack, but the intentions we need to change. The strength of your light depends on the purpose you give it. So ask yourself, what fuels your flame?